Okay. I think we're live. I can't hear over the music, but it's okay. Oh hey, it has stream. Interesting. Anyways, Unreal Engine. So, wish I had more light in here, but it's okay. And also, this is really loud. But, so, what we're doing today is hopefully making a game. So I already have a general idea as to what I want to do. And other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah. So I tried doing this on my laptop in Java using the libgdx library thing. And it's kind of worked. Kind of. Didn't do too well. Kind of stopped at getting the collisions working because they just weren't. And it's really hard to get it's really hard to make a game where collisions are everything when you can't get collisions working. So, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to turn on my laptop and get hooked into the stream because come on. Microphone, behave. Thank you. My cable's not long enough, is it? Not for that. Or not that way. Come on. Come on, laptop. I know you. Thank you. Okay, rotate. Do I have auto rotation off? Yes, I do. So we'll just flip it all the way around. And plug it in. Okay. Now, what I can do is add a video capture device, add existing video capture device, and I'll just put it here. So now, if I use my laptop, let's just open, not Visual Studio Code, that was the wrong one. Also, I don't want to be in Catalog. Come on, pick me up, thank you. Let's close you, and open up, instead, Photoshop, wherever that button is. It's here. It's also a mess. And Photoshop. So, things should be going well. Also, I should probably open up my Streamlabs dashboard just to make sure that I can do things. Widgets, alert box, and test follow. Hey, that works. Okay. I'll call that good. So, what we're gonna do now is go back to Unreal Engine and create a new game. this is arguably the most important part of it, because, well, it's what we're doing today. So, what we're going for is we're going for a 2D game. Not quite a side-scroller, but it's basically like a 2D Pong game, kind of, except the goal, like, it's a single-player game where you have to try to get through all of the, you just have to try to get the highest score. So, what we're going to do is create a blank game for the desktop and console, maximum quality with no starter content. We will call this project, I had it somewhere. Let's open up Idea real quick, because that should have the name of my project. And I'm really just moving the idea from, Java with libgdx over into Unreal with, Blueprint. Because, yeah. So, if things will open, which it doesn't look like they will, just because it doesn't want to work with me. There. Oh, Poing Pong, that's the name. Just ping pong, except not. Create project. And now we wait. And it's opening up. I really just need to clean off my desk, because it's a mess. But if I did clean off my desk, then I'd have enough room for, then I'd have enough room to have my laptop off to the side, and still be able to use it. So, I guess that's what the first couple of seconds or minute of this video is. Or video stream. It's on you. It's going on YouTube, so close enough. But the nice thing is that I've got controllers on. I've got a PlayStation 2, two PlayStation 4s, and a Xbox 360 controller. Just all sitting right here on my desk. I just need to clean the desk enough to get to them. But other than that, you know, I can use them perfectly fine because I've got a gaming system that's designed, it's gaming first, streaming second is what it's designed for. So, it should be able to handle game controllers, because otherwise it wouldn't fulfill its gaming first thing. So, we will just move you over here. And it works. Mostly. And I can have my keyboard out. Anyways, we will find our camera, which I think is done using the 0 key. If I click it. 0, no. It's okay, we're gonna figure this out. Ugh. Next, 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 next. Come on. Oops. There we go. So, yes, we can move around like this. What does playing launch? Or what does playing do? Oh, Shift F1. Okay. Let's cancel that. And what we will do is we will create a nice little world. Or camera. We need a camera. Right. Basic. Player starts. Well. We'll delete this. That is the sky sphere. That's the skylight. Atmospheric fog we don't need. And the light source we do. So, if we take this, rotate... Yep, why am I doing that? We'll take it and rotate it on the y-axis by 90 degrees. Negative 90 degrees. Yeah. Perhaps our lighting is going to be over like that. And this is how we'll view the scene. Maybe. So if we build and build lighting only, we'll just allow access. Yeah. Apply that. There. So, we really need a camera object. Right? So I guess we'll create a cube to signify the edge of the... Actually, no. We'll just create a cube, have it sitting there. We'll add a sphere to sit there. So, again, these are all 3D objects, which makes little sense, actually, now that I think about it, but this is just proof of concept. So, yeah. Camera, there we go. Camera actor goes down here. Let's make the world bigger. So I can just get right there. Like that, and like that, right? Can I pin this display? No. Okay. It's okay. Just needs to go higher up and wider out. There. The cube can go down a lot more and be wider, maybe a little taller, a bit deeper, and we'll pull it out from there. So now if I hit play, no. If we do play, let's see. Standalone game, spawn player at current camera location. Oh, let's do that. And now, it should open. Oh. That doesn't help. What else can we do? If we click on the camera, projection mode, we'll want orthographic. Wow. Ortho width. Make bigger. Far clip plane. No. Okay. Perhaps what we need is a material to help distinguish things from each other. So let's load up the ball material. The base color will be RGB. No. How do we change the color? It's okay. You know, I used this once before. At least once before. Base color, RGB. No. Nope. Okay. No. Parameters. Okay. And then not parameters. How about user interface? No. Material attributes. Nope. MISC. 3-color blend. Not 3-color blend. Color. Not desaturation. Constants. Vertex color? I think that's what we want. And then, let's see. No, nothing for that. 3-point. What's 3-point levels? Nope. Input data. It's all input data. That's the wrong thing then. Can we get... What is this? No. It's not vertex color. How about constant 3 vector? I think that's what I wanted. Constants. Okay. So let's call this... Let's make this yellow. So 15 red. Oh. No, it's 0.1 red. 0.7 green, and then 1 blue. No? How about less red? Maybe. Nope. Oh wait, no, it's red and blue, right? No, it's red and green, not red and blue. There we go. This is gonna be challenging. Yes. So now we have a ball material, kind of. That we can then just drag onto this ball. And we'll switch back to perspective. There's post-processing stuff. Nope. So this is a good start. And let us do a... Right, let's... There. Then we play. So I think this would work. It is really tiny and becoming whitewashed. This is where we always start. That's not right. But we have a yellow ball now. So I mean, the camera actor should be working like that. That's the sphere reflection capture. Does that mean if I were to put this here and then play, then maybe that's what we were supposed to have changed. Nope, that does nothing. But at least we know our objects are solid. No. We'll just delete that then, because we don't need it. Skylight, sky sphere, light source, floor, cube, camera actor. Let's try... Actually... Ooh, I can pin preview. Perfect. Ah, I really like that. But now... Empty... character. No. Player spawn, maybe. If we do this, then we should definitely be at our camera location, right? Yes. So, that means that we should be good. I don't know. I really just need to open up a new Chrome window and figure this out. Unreal Engine 4.22. 2D game. It's probably my first mistake because, yeah. Do we have Unity? We do not. Okay. How about I guess that just means we're going to have to use Unity, which means I probably shouldn't have closed that. After all, this is going to just be a simple game. Simple game, not marketed. And yeah, should just go by super quickly ish. Though I think while we wait for that, I guess I could go through my code for, well, actually, we're going to need a new paddle sprite, because the one that I have, that's the wrong pen. The one that I have right here is kind of terrible. So, let's create a new documents. Let's create not 1920 by 1080. Instead, let us go with let's see. Let's make this 32 pixels tall. And we will make this 4 times as wide. So 64 times 2 is 128. So I don't... Let's actually make this 16 by 128. Which means we should have a nice, thin, long thing. And of course, I mess up. Image, rotation, 90 degrees, whichever direction. Doesn't matter, because there's nothing on it yet. But now, let me just agree to some licensing things. And do I have any specific folders for installing stuff? Except on my C drive. Because I really don't have room for this. Oh yes, yes I do. I forgot which letter that was. E. And we'll just install and head back over here. Now the problem I have right now is I can't see shit. But that's okay. So I'll run the Unity Hub now. And yeah. So I want this to be kind of round. But first, again, setup stuff. Eventually it'll get to some really long, boring downloading stuff. So yes. Already have Unity ID. Let's just copy that, and then sign in, and we will make this. Ooh, that is a huge brush. I want this like, nah, yeah, actually. Let's make this a little smaller. Not that small. 14? Perfect. Whatever. Oh. That didn't work. That was probably just a waste of time. But yeah, I think I really don't want like the new Unity hub. It's forcing me to select a template. Like, do you see this? It's like my first Unity game, either karting, team ball game, or platformer. It's like, no, I just want... Ugh. No. Leave me alone. Anyways, back to this guy. So, we will go all the way to the edge, and let's make these parts white. The parts that we don't want. So, we start here. Okay, let's be symmetrical-ish. And just kind of make a circle. Yeah, like that, kind of. Except, not quite. So, what we'll do now is we will make it symmetrical, kind of. So, not red, we want black. Black is the stuff that we definitely don't want. Okay, and that's a 4 wide section. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, okay. Then 1 is 2 wider. And down it's only 1 wider. And then let's see, we're 1, 2, 3 layers down, so it's 1, 1, 2. So it's 1, 1, there. 1, 1. And that looks okay. So now we'll go back to red and fill these in. And yeah, that's good enough. So we'll switch the red over to white again. So it goes 4, 8s, and then, yeah. So we'll go all the way over to the other side, and it's, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, okay, 4, 8, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Just like that. And it kind of looks the same. So, now I think I want to have... let's make this rainbow, kind of. So every 5 pixels, it'll change colors. So, we'll start with black, right? So black is 1... Actually, let's undo that. Okay. So we'll start from here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there's 5 pixels. There are 5 sets of pixels or whatever. Something like that. Okay. Then we'll go to that kind of red. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I missed a black. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, it's okay. We messed up. And Unity's still down. So we got time. Yes. So we'll go back to the black, hit that piece that we missed, and then go to a brightish... We'll go to a red, like red. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we'll just go like this and fill it in. Okay. And voila. We have 3 stripes now. So now we will go to a purple. Okay. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just go back 1. And just keep doing that. And eventually, we will have a nice rainbow paddle. Oop. I messed up there. That's okay, because mistakes happen. Except that one just happens to look weird. Anyways, let's go to a darker purple. 3, 4, 5. Then go back 1. Okay. And then we just have to remember that when we get to this next one, we have to color that one in. And there we go. Almost. Okay. So then we'll go over here and pick that color, go to the pencil, fill that in, then go here, pick the red, pencil, fill that in. But now, it might look weird to start off, but it's slowly getting to where it actually fits together. Who am I kidding? It still looks weird. That's okay. Because weird is sometimes nice. But now we'll go down to the blue. 4, 5. And just color in the blue. And now that we have our method down, it still takes time, but it takes a lot less time. And yes. So now we'll go up to brighter blue. 5. Oh hey, I can launch Unity. So I'm just going to close the Unity hub again and reopen it. Because, yeah, I don't want to go through that tutorial thing. So, we'll just do that. And choose a lighter blue. Come on. Four, 5. That's blue enough, I think. Okay. So, there we go. We're slowly getting super colorful. And I can sign into Unity now, again. And projects. Okay, new project. We'll call this Pong Pyong Documents, and it's going to be 2D. Well, we don't have any asset packages, so that's okay. And now, we will go with... I've actually noticed, if we really wanted a ton of colors, we just go up and keep doing this. And it's stopped bringing us down. That's okay. We'll do right there. 5. So then this gives us a nice little gradient just going across the length of our paddle. Perfect for hitting those balls. And yeah. So it says there's a new version of the Unity editor available for download. This is supposed to have internet. Huh. That was weird. Let's try connecting to Wi-Fi. There. This is really odd, because my internet shouldn't be iffy like this. So yeah. says everything is having problems. Why is everything having problems? So it seems we're back. Yes. Pretty sure we're back. So... yes. Okay. So... now we go back, or let's go for this teal color. 4, 5. Good. And honestly, I could probably be a lot more consistent with the way the colors are changing, but frankly, I don't care at the moment. No, I just want rainbows. And really, the only reason why I'm spending so much time on the art is because, I need to wait for Unity to do its thing. And frankly, if I were a more professional streamer, I'd have gotten this done already. But I'm not. I just do this in my free time. And lately I've had a lot of free time, which is why I've been doing a somewhat hefty chunk of streaming. 4, 5. So, instead of having prepared for this beforehand, really what I'm doing is I'm just filling in the time that would have instead been wasted by, like your time. Instead of just waiting for Unity to download, you know, and finish downloading and do what it's supposed to do the right way, then instead what I'm doing, so that way you get your time's worth out of this stream, maybe, is I am instead super quiet because my microphone position is terrible, but instead what I'm doing is I'm just filling the time talking my ass off about colors and just drawing on a laptop screen. But the nice thing about drawing on this laptop screen is that whereas before it would have been an absolutely terrible thing to do, you know, cause potentially irreparable damage to the screen, you know, drawing on it with markers and pens and stuff, you know, perhaps stab some of the pixels out or something like that, but either way leave some sort of ink or wax on the screen. Now it's just digital, it's productive. You know, I have my nice little silver HP pen, you know, drawing with it on my nice silver HP Envy with touchscreen. And there are no marks on the screen, only pixels being changed to the color that they're supposed to be, in the way that they're supposed to be changing. And it allows me to have a decent, useful piece of artwork that, instead of being destructive, is constructive. Now I am making art for use in a game instead of damaging an expensive LCD panel. But soon we're gonna maybe run out of colors just going down the line on this. Yet we are definitely not out of pixels that need to be colored. So once we reach that point, I'm gonna just start picking some random ass colors that probably wouldn't fit really well and probably would scream, yeah, he just said fuck it, and did random stuff to get it done. But you know what? It's my game. I can make it however I want. You know, I'm not making it for a job, I'm not making it for money. I'm just making it to get some practice and some experience and for fun. And you know, maybe if it's a good enough game, I'll invest some real time into the artwork. You know, make it less programmer art and more studio art. But other than that, it's just not worth it. Though I really like just changing these huge ass pixels on the screen. You know, it's like, oh, you don't like the red? Boop. Now it's really light yellow. It's 3, 4, 5. And ow. I guess that's why I like drawing and manipulating my artwork the way that I do, you know, all close up so I can see the individual pixels that are made up of a crap ton of pixels. You know, instead of just staring at the whole piece as a whole. Though that actually kind of looks pretty cool, now that I look at it. But instead of just staring at the piece as a whole, it's tiny. Instead of seeing the bigger picture, I'm seeing the part. And I like it. Gives me kind of a sense of purpose. Makes the time pass really quickly because it's like, it's obvious that I'm changing something. And I'm changing things a lot. You know, all those red pixels, you know, not anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Hey, it's Fire Orange. Oh. And now Visual Studio is installing. Honestly, I don't like Visual Studio. It just seems super big and bulky. And just kind of a waste of space, in my opinion. When it comes to its counterpart, Visual Studio Code, 5. Now, when it comes to its counterpart, Visual Studio Code, I like how it's lightweight and fast-ish, but my biggest problem with that is that it doesn't have as many super useful programming features. Like, say you're programming in Java. Instead of being able to just hit a button to compile, you know, instead you have to 4, 5. Instead, you just have to try to do it all by hand. You know, there's doesn't seem to be any real library management at all when it comes to Visual Studio Code. That's not right. There's no way that can be right there. It's 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yes, that's better. And that is our artwork for today. But yeah. Back to Visual Studio Code. I like how it's lightweight, but it doesn't have all of the features like Java library managements and stuff that I'd really kind of need it to have in order to use it full-time. But to be honest, I might not have delved deep enough to see, oh hey, it's actually got this support. You just have to install it via an extension. Just like you have to do support for the whole Java language. But yeah, other than that, it's a great program. And then I recently started using, then recently on my laptop actually, I've just been using IntelliJ IDEA. You know, it's a really awesome program. Just kind of wish it were as flexible as Visual Studio Code. And you know, this is where I guess just with who I am and how I am and what I am, I guess it's now is where we get to the point where I just have to say to myself, you know, if you really just want this functionality, you need to program it yourself. Because I mean, what are you, a sandwich? No, I'm not. I'm a Java developer. I'm trying to learn other languages, but I've spent 4 years learning Java. And yeah. People would probably like me better if I were a sandwich, but that's okay. Because I am who I am. And you guys are who you guys are. Though if you're a sandwich, that's awesome. So let's just save this guy as, let's call it my new paddle. Okay, we'll save. Okay, maximize compatibility, and there we go. And now, what we can do is we can create a new document. Okay, where the width is instead, let's call it, let's make it a 1024 by 1024 thing, shall we? 1024 by 1024. Okay. Ooh, it's black. It's okay. Let's add some blue. I want that. Yep. I forgot. Lots of little tiny pixels. There are 1,000 of them now. And it's in this situation where my way of doing things is unnecessarily slow. And a rather pointless endeavor. Because, you know, I want the sphere. And I don't think it matters if I have a square texture for it, just because, I don't know, I can fix it in Unity. But if we zoom out to look at the texture as a whole, that's all I've done with that little bit of stuff there. You know, I can even write whole words. And it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Like, I don't know, at least looking at the stream preview that I have, it's a lot, but just on my laptop screen. It's really thin lines that partly disappear. So instead, what we can do is, that's the wrong button, we'll just crank this up. And now it's instantly all blue. And we'll turn that back down, let's say 23 pixels instead of just 1. Yeah, that seems to be okay. And we'll make this a green. I'm just gonna make some little waves. Curvy lines in green. And they're all like that. And now we'll go to yellow. And 4 fingers is rotate? No. No. That's zoom. Oh, 2 fingers like that is rotate. And I wish it would actually tell me what the angle I'm rotating it at is. Or rotating it to. But it doesn't. So maybe something I just need to learn. Because as of right now, I don't really do Photoshop, I just have Photoshop. And really, I'm just using it as an overpriced drawing program. But now, I'm in yellow, so I'll make waves. And waves they are. Kind of. And then I kind of like this trend of rotating and waving. So we'll change it to red. And wave. And it's kind of weird since I'm starting from a side. And I'm going up the side instead of down the side. But that's okay. Oop. And we'll go like this. That looks really cool. Like, if I just spin it around, it's really cool, actually, in my opinion. Anyways, let's rotate it back to like there. And what color should we do? I'm thinking maybe pink or purple. That color. So, instead of waving, we'll just do that. Maybe we'll do this. There. Now it's an absolute mess. But yeah. It's got lots of colors, kind of. So we'll save as and call it the new ball. Except we will spell it correctly. And there we go. Now we have our paddle, and we have our ball. And it's still installing Unity version 2019.1.4F1. Which is interesting, since the last version I had was 2018.3.14F1. So at least the last three numbers are the same. Kind of. But yeah. So what else do we need? How about a background? Yes, let's do a background. New. Instead, what we'll do is we'll call up the keyboard and let's do a 2048 by 2048 texture. Okay. Now, what should we do? I think maybe if we zoom in and just color alternating sets of pixels. It's gonna take forever. That's okay. I think 10 pixels by 10 pixels is big enough. And then gonna make it even better and alternate red and blue. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. No, I didn't want to rotate you. 8, 9, 10. Okay. And voila, we have one set of pixels. And you're not supposed to be rotating. Stop it. But we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2. And we'll just go straight up from there. And try to straighten our canvas out. Maybe not. View. Wait. No. And then can we... No. How about... You know, I really don't know how to change the rotation. Which... kinda sucks. But that's okay. But now... you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go over and down and go here and go over. And pretty soon we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1. And then we'll go down to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And pretty soon, you could probably see it now, but it's a bit less substantial than I would hope. But as of right now, zoomed in to 332 or 3,322% the size of the display, or the canvas, we're starting to have a checkerboard that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Checkerboard pattern of red, and since we can see the nice little grid checkerboard in the back, it's all just red and transparent, which could lead for a cool effect if we had another background in the back. Ooh, what is this? Don't tell me I messed up already. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I didn't mess up too badly. But now is where things get interesting. Because we go there. And we call it blue. And if this will give people a headache? I think it will. How much of a headache? I'm not entirely sure. But eventually we can just change the colors. And that's what the really nice thing about setting it up like this is that we can just... It's 2 colors, and maybe 100-ish taps of the fill bucket, and I messed up that red. But yeah, maybe 100 taps of the fill bucket, and we will have, instead of red and blue, maybe pink and green. Or we could just do add like a post-processing filter to invert the colors. Oh, I'm just getting all sorts of messed up over here. But anyways, checkerboard for now. That is only a nice tiny segment of the texture, and just looking at it almost makes it look pink. But either way, I cannot hear the music anymore, so now is time to find another album mix. Album mix. And I don't know which one. I don't know which album we were just listening to. But the nice thing is it's all on here. Combo Breaker. Okay. So I'll know to avoid that one. Instead, we've got the Excelsior album mix. So we will just do that. That's okay. And actually, since I'm streaming on YouTube, I need to put this in the description. Because, yeah. Doom, doom. And then we need to find the Combo Breaker album mix again. Oh, I just realized I was already on Pages. And now I can copy and find YouTube and paste. There we go. So, yes. Now, Unity is nice and done. They'll change the Unity version there. Target platform, Windows 64-bit. Sure, why not? Confirm. Dismiss. Ooh, close you. And we don't need Steam VR. And it's always giving me errors. Hey, only one instance of the game can be running at a time, and you also don't have a head-mounted display. Probably because I don't have mine plugged in. And it takes it's a lot more of an involved process to actually get it working. Nope. Yeah. So we'll just wait for Unity to launch. And while I do that, I might as well get back to the checkerboard. Though, there's part of me that's kind of starting to regret starting on the checkerboard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. But it is what it is. It's just a thing I started, and I should probably finish it. So, yes. 1, 2. I don't know how much that was. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there we have another part filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And soon our checkerboard will be done. And by soon, I mean eventually. Sometime in the next month or so. But Unity's loaded. So, what I'm gonna do is I am going to zoom out so you can see the whole screen, and we'll create a 2D sprite. Okay, and here we should probably get stuff over onto my computer. So if I just open up my texture folder for this, and then go to share, and then specific people, I'll share with me, share. Okay. Now I will open it up and do this. Oh, that doesn't work. And then just have to type in the path and make sure I don't have any capitals where they're not supposed to be. And this should connect me. And yeah, I should have access to them eventually. Maybe not. Oh. Let's cancel. Turn on network discovery and file sharing. There we go. And now I just have to wait for it to find my laptop. But we have a sprite, which is better than nothing. Come on, laptop. Okay, how about we open the Network and Sharing Center? Network and sure. There we go. Turn on network discovery and file sharing. And now we can refresh over on here. And still nothing. Am I on the wrong group or something? I might be. No. Same work group. Yep, it would be so much nicer if Microsoft would, make this easier. I mean, seriously? Trying to find my... trying to share files between two network devices and... nothing. So until I get this figured out, then just not really anything I can do. But I guess that's okay, because so far it's no longer making a game with Unreal Engine 4, and the stream is actually really not making a game, it's just tapping pixels. So I'm going to change that actually. Pixels in Photoshop. There we go. Anyways, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, and you're watching this on YouTube, then please rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you are doing this, if you're watching this stream on Twitch, then please consider following my channel. Right? That's what they're called. Channels, I think. I think they're called channels on Twitch. I don't know. But anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye!